welcome back to another exciting episode of Mom's Basement. I know the last one got heated, and it's probably going to carry over to this one because we're filming it on the same day, right, Ryan?
That's right.
But this one, we're going to bring it out of the college football nonsense that Ryan thinks he's right on, and we're going to bring it to the NFL that Ryan thinks he's right on, but he's not again on this one, too. All right?
I'm right a lot of times, so.
Let's go. Let's get it on. Come on.
All right, football. All right, so we're just going to kind of do a quick recap of last week. Some big wins, some big losses, stuff that shook up the playoff bracket and give the Bills another chance to, sneak into the playoffs. I have a huge win against the Cowboys, or the Cowboys' win was huge against Seattle.
Yeah.
Both of them needed a win. With Dallas win, if they beat Philly this week, Dallas is number 1 seed.
I think Dallas pretty much has the 5 seed at least locked in.
Well,
they could still get
between them and Philly is the 5 seed, easy.
Yeah, whoever wins that division is going to be the one, and whoever.
I never would have expected the Dallas Cowboys to have a chance for the division against the Eagles, but here we sit, Week 14. Things have been really weird in the NFL.
The Niners could still catch them too. So.
I just noticed. I just got put on there. That was great. The Steelers' loss was huge.
Yeah, I have that as one of my huge losses too.
Not only did they lose their quarterback for a couple more weeks, but I think they'll lose the next couple weeks and knock them out of the playoffs. I mean, I guess an injured quarterback really means a lot in playoffs,
They still got Trubisky. What are you talking about?
I think he's a better quarterback than Pickett, but whatever. Colts had a big win against the Titans.
They did in overtime.
Texans had a big win against the Broncos, which, as a Bills fan, I appreciate that a lot because the Broncos beat
I had
us.
that as a key loss for the Texans. So.
What do you mean a key loss? Texans
Or
won.
a key loss for the Broncos, I mean.
Oh, okay. That was a huge loss for the Broncos.
Yes.
The Falcons had a, big lead over or won against the Jets. I had that a big win for the Falcons, even though that division is crap. Still a big win for the Falcons. 49ers over the Eagles. That just kind of proves to show how good the 49ers actually are.
When they're healthy, yes.
Yeah, when they're healthy and when they mesh as a team.
Yeah, when they're healthy, they're pretty much unstoppable.
These Brock Purdy MVP discussions that are happening, I'm like, do you not see what Tyreek is doing down in Miami?
Yeah.
Brock Purdy.
It's a quarterback league, though.
I'm so tired of the quarterbacks being favored in everything. They're even favored in the decisions of playoffs. It's crazy.
Shout out Jordan Travis. Florida State didn't deserve
We're
it.
talking about the NFL here, guys. Come on.
Oh yeah.
I had another key win. Green Bay beating Kansas City. That's a huge victory.
That was great for the AFC and really bad for the Minnesota Vikings, who I have a bet on against you. So not really happy about that. That did make my list, though. With the Chiefs' loss, that dropped them to 4th in the standings.
Yeah, it did.
That's crazy. The Jags losing.
Yeah, that was a pretty sad game for me. I mean, I expected Jags to come out there and blow Cincinnati out of the water.
Cincinnati played shockingly well with a backup quarterback.
They
So
did.
backup quarterbacks can win games, Ryan.
Beat hard.
Yeah, but he only had 55 yards passing in that game against Louisville, so we're going to keep talking about that.
What? We're talking about the NFL, Ryan.
I know,
said
but you keep
backup
bringing
quarterback-
Florida State up, so.
I said backup. When did I bring up Florida State? I said backup quarterbacks can win games. How does that bring up Florida State? Unbelievable.
I know
You
you're.
guys disgust me.
This is literally, you're not reading the lines, Ryan. What are you doing? And then Browns losing to the Rams. I think that was another huge blow to the
Badly
the
too,
Browns.
out of nowhere. Badly.
And the Rams can go into the playoffs easily.
Yeah, because that division is weak.
You can be.
They got Seattle. They have.
Division's weak with the Niners in the dang division. What?
Okay, you're right. Sorry, the Niners got that locked down, but playoff spot. Yep. There's
You
not
can
really
be
a competing
500.
team.
You can be 500 in the NFC and probably make the playoffs.
That's
I
crazy.
still think Seattle's better than LA.
I think the way LA played this weekend, I kind of disagree.
Stafford's starting to get a
I
little
guess
bit
it was the
healthier.
Browns D. I guess it was.
We'll see because they play each other, I believe,
And
in
it's-
Week 14.
And the Rams got Kyron Williams back. That helps a lot for the running game.
It sure does. All right, let's go to Week 14 matchups. We have
Okay.
you have games of the week, upsets, and safe picks.
I do.
All right, let's start with the Patriots Steelers.
Do we have to?
Who's your first touchdown scorer? Who do you got winning?
I have Pittsburgh winning, and I have no touchdowns in this game.
I literally wrote no touchdowns as well.
I did too.
No touchdowns scored. I actually have the Patriots winning this game.
Really?
I think the Pittsburgh with the hurt quarterback.
But you just said Trubisky's a better quarterback.
I do, but that doesn't make me think that the Steelers are still good. I still have the Steelers not making the playoffs.
If New England has anything going for them this year, which they don't have much, their defense is pretty decent.
And you know what? Their defense could actually score and win the game for them. So let's be honest. The first touchdown is going to be the only touchdown.
They haven't given up over 10 points in the last 3 games, but they still lost
They
all
still
3.
haven't scored in the last 3 games either.
Mike Tomlin with a pick 6.
Yeah, Mike Tom. Well, then you got the better coach. Who's the better coach?
Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin's, I think, more respected because of all the conspiracies against the Patriots. But who's the better coach? Honest opinion, who's the better coach? If you had to put a Hall of Famer in between those two, who are you putting in?
I think they're both Hall of Famers.
Well, okay, but they're both Hall of Famers, yeah. But if you only had to pick one, if you could only pick one right now between Mike Tomlin and
Who
Bill
I'd want
Belichick.
if I was,
Belichick, because he's a GM too.
if I owned a franchise right now, who would I want as my head coach? Is that what you're asking?
Sure. No, actually, I asked if who would be in the Hall of Fame first, Bill Belichick or
Belichick will be in the Hall of Fame first, but if I started a franchise right now, I'd want Tomlin as my coach.
why?
Because I respect Tomlin. You see what he's been doing with Pittsburgh?
Joke, buddy. You're gonna be like, don't say that.
He hasn't had a losing record ever.
That's true. He is a good coach, but who's better coach, Tomlin or Belichick?
What's Belichick's record this year?
Are we going off of this year? Or are we going off of everything that he's done in the NFL? Because if you're talking about that, let's talk about Super Bowl rings.
Because you told me who do you want as your franchise coach right now, and right now I want Tomlin.
Actually, no. I actually asked you who's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Belichick's going to be in the Hall of Fame first because he's going to retire first.
No, that's not the point. I said if they're on the ballot right now. My question is, if they're both on the ballot right now, who are you voting in right now? Who's first?
Both of
They're
them.
both getting in, but that's not the question. You guys answer the question. It's a difficult question. You can't say both because they're both Hall of Famers.
It's a stupid question.
It's not a stupid question because
There's no such thing as
nobody
stupid questions, only stupid answers.
Nobody wants to say Bill Belichick because he plays for the Patriots and everybody hates the
He doesn't
Patriots.
play for the
If Bill,
No, it's a stupid question because Bill Belichick is the obvious answer.
well, thank you, but why wouldn't you guys just say that? We move on. We just spent an extra 2 minutes arguing my point is right. Thank you. Okay, so no one's
I'm
scoring a
shaking
touchdown.
my head right now.
So that would be an upset alert for me as the Patriots over the Steelers. We spent too much time on a worthless game.
We did.
Saints and
Go off this.
Okay, cool. We got Tampa Bay and Atlanta.
Who you got winning?
I have the Falcons winning.
I have Tampa winning.
Yeah, I know you did because you're anti-Falcons. Who do you have scoring your first touchdown?
My boy Mike Evans.
So do I. How do we agree? We have 2 for 2. Oh, God.
Jesus.
John Gruden, pick 6.
All right, Detroit and Chicago.
And he drops the allegations. No, I'm playing.
I got Detroit winning.
I gotta find this because this is out of my. Okay, Detroit and
Chicago.
You have Detroit winning.
I do.
You better have Detroit winning. How many touchdowns does Fields throw this week?
3.
0. Who do you have scoring the first touchdown?
David Montgomery.
Montgomery. That's a good pick. I actually have St. Brown because
You always go to St. Brown.
Every time I pick him, he scores. So
Yeah.
Pick 6, Ditka.
we probably need to cut him off of the Blue Moon.
It's been 2. You asked who's going to score it first. Ditka's going to rise from the dead. Pick 6.
Indianapolis, Cincinnati. This is a game of the week nominee, but I didn't put it as the best game of the week.
That's a game in that week nominee for me, too.
Who do you got winning?
I got Indy winning.
Of course you do. So that's why I picked the Bengals.
I know you
Honestly, if the Bengals played like they did last week, I think they're going to beat the Colts.
The Colts defense has surprisingly played really well this year.
Yeah, but who did the Bengals beat? The Jaguars? I'm pretty sure the Jaguars defense is better than the Colts.
I don't know.
Fantasy football says it's on paper. I could show you.
Oh, okay.
Who do you have scoring the first touchdown?
Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon. Good thing I didn't match. I had Jamar Chase.
Pick 6,
Jacksonville.
Peyton Manning. Big hit, Vontez
We're moving
perfect.
on. Cody, we're moving on.
Fumble.
Cody, we're trying to hit a time frame.
Tie ball game.
Copy. Cleveland and Jacksonville.
This game was a tough game for me to pick because I don't know how Trevor Lawrence is going to be health-wise. And with that being said, I picked Cleveland.
I also picked the Cleveland Browns. It's also at Cleveland, so it's going to be hard to go against them. Who do you have scoring the first touchdown?
Amari Cooper.
Cooper, I have Ford. So that's not bad.
Is he playing? Didn't he get hurt?
He's questionable.
He's going to come back. Half a leg.
All right.
You don't need the starters to win a game. All right.
Or legs.
Where are we at? We're at Carolina, New Orleans. I don't think there's much to say that the Saints are going to lose this or win this game. This is probably a safe bet for most people. What do you
Yeah, I
think?
have the Saints winning this game and
I
over
hope
Kamara.
to God Carolina wins.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. The Lions and Bears. The Lions were my safe bet.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think that'll be an easy win for the Lions. Easy. All right. Also, New Orleans is a safe bet.
I had Kamara in my first touchdown.
Same. That's 3. Gosh, that sucks.
Yeah, it does.
All right, we got Houston and the Jets.
I got Houston winning.
I do too. I have Devin Singletary scoring the first touchdown though.
I've kind of a shocking first touchdown, Garrett Wilson,
Okay, how's that shocking?
because the Jets' passing game sucks.
Yeah, but they still win games. Oh yeah, the Rams in Baltimore.
This is my upset of the week. I got the Rams winning this game.
You know what? I actually had that too on my upset list. I can't believe we agreed on this again. Oh God, it makes me sick to my stomach. Okay, who's scoring the first touchdown?
Puka.
Puka, I have likely. I actually did pick the Ravens. If I'm going to put money on it, I'm going to put money on the Ravens, but I'm not going to be shocked. This is the upset for sure of the week.
The Rams can win this game. I can see it happening.
Yep. Vikings, Vegas Raiders.
Who do you got?
Oh, Vikings score! Score!
Go Vegas.
Your mama.
I got the Vegas Raiders winning this game.
Of course you did. I don't even know why I even was going to ask you. Who do you got scoring the first touchdown?
Devontae.
Devontae Adams. I have Josh Jacobs.
It's a good pick.
I mean, if both are Raiders, so we'll see.
Justin Jefferson is going to be back this week, too. So
Yeah, that's true.
just hope Josh Dobbs can throw it to the right team, huh?
That's right. Hey, do you skip all the rest of the games here, sir?
It didn't have them all for the for the ones.
Hit the arrow down there at the Yahoo Sports. There you go. Week 14? All right, I got it written down anyway.
Hold on, here we go.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. What do we got next? We got the Seattle Seahawks and the 49ers.
This, I think this is going to be a pretty easy win for San Francisco.
I got that as a safe bet, but here's another thing. It could be an upset only because Seattle really needs a win.
They do. Both the Seattle's running backs are banged up. I mean, the running game ain't that important in the NFL these days, but that does kind of affect what Seattle does out there.
Seattle's gonna have to throw the ball. They're not gonna be able to run on that defensive line of San Francisco.
I don't think Metcalf's going to have 3 touchdowns this week either.
No,
so.
I don't see them. I don't see the Seahawks having a chance, but they need to win. So we'll see how many trick plays and what they can pull.
Division matchup.
Yeah, that's true. It is a division matchup. So, 49ers safe bet. Who you got scoring the first touchdown?
I got to go CMC.
Yeah, me too. It's hard not to.
It is.
He's gonna score whether it's first or last. It don't matter.
Yeah, he's going to get a touchdown. So
Yep. All right, we got the big. This is one of the games of the week for me.
it's a nominee for me too.
Bills Chiefs.
Yep.
It's gonna be a good game. It's a must win for the Bills.
I already know who you picked. So.
Yeah, I have to. It's a must win. But if I'm gonna put odds that Chiefs lose twice in a row, it's pretty tough.
Yeah, that doesn't happen very often.
No, it does not. So it doesn't. We're kind of in a bad spot with when we play these teams. That we're in bad spots when we play teams. It just goes to show you. The Broncos all of a sudden got hot. We lost. The Patriots decided to seem like they turned their
One of their
season
2
around.
wins against you guys.
Yeah, they turned their season around. And we lost. Like, okay, cool. And then they lose every game after that. Just like we literally hit the teams at the wrong time. It's just it is what it is.
I got
but
KC winning this game.
Of course you do. That's why I'm going to write on your forehead and walk you to the NCAA office. And who do you got scoring the first touchdown?
I got Mr. Rice.
Rashid?
Yep.
Yeah, he's actually an upcoming rookie. Good for him. I
He is.
actually have Latavius Murray.
He's been sweet.
Ooh, Latavius Murray?
No, Bryce.
Oh, yeah. He's turning out to be a number 1, which is good. He needed to. A little
Is,
late in the season, but he
Is
needed.
Murray going to get more carries than Cook?
Yes. Well, no.
Is Buffalo ever going to use Fournette or no?
No.
No?
We just added him so nobody else could.
On defense, pick 6 Fournette.
What position?
Watch for it.
What is Fournette's position on defense?
Well, right now I think it's the bench, but
No. If he's going to pick 6, is he going to be a defensive back, linebacker, defensive end?
He's the size of a linebacker.
Yeah, he is.
Whatever you guys think.
Okay, pick 6.
Next game.
Anytime score.
Chargers, Broncos.
Let me guess. You got the Chargers.
Of course, I do not want to see the Broncos win any more games.
No.
I have Denver.
God, no, please.
I like Denver in this game.
Of course you do. That's because
Because
they're probably
Chargers are
gonna
so
win.
underachieving this year.
So this is another upset I have of the week because I don't think actually the Chargers are favored, so that's why they're not under my column. Who you got scoring the first touchdown?
Cortland Sutton.
Sutton. That's not a bad pick, except he's out.
Is he out?
Oh.
He's not out.
I don't think so. I have Austin Eckler playing, scoring the first touchdown here.
He's been struggling this year, so
He needs one. The whole Chargers team has struggled.
they need to get
I
rid of
just don't
Staley.
understand how good they can be on paper and how great they are talent wise and still lose like the Patriots. It's just unbelievable. All right. This is the game of the week. Hands
Yeah, I have.
down.
Yep.
Other than the Bills, jeez.
No,
This
that
is
was
the
nominee.
real game
That's
of
a
the
nominee.
week.
That was nominee.
Yeah, nominee.
This is the real game of the week. This means a lot in the NFC.
It
This game's
does.
going to determine.
Dallas is only one game out of the division.
This is going to determine whether San Francisco gets the top seed or the Eagles.
Don't
And
the
this is-
49ers play the Cowboys, or did they already play them?
49ers. They
They
already played.
Did they already play?
I think the Niners whooped them.
I believe that's correct.
Yeah, that
it
is
was
right.
42-10.
Yep. So if Philadelphia loses to Dallas, San Francisco would still have the tiebreaker over both of them. So they would be the 1 seed.
Correct. San Francisco would win the 1 seed regardless of this game. I guess if the Eagles lose.
Yeah, if they both become 10-3.
Yep.
49ers would be the 1 seed.
And almost clinching. But the Cowboys have a tough schedule, so the Eagles could still win the division even if the Cowboys won that game. But this is the only opportunity Dallas has had in a long time to win the division. I have the Cowboys winning this game.
It's going to be a really good game, but I still think Dallas is going to be Dallas.
Can
And
the Eagles and the Chiefs lose 2 weeks in a row?
no, I have the Eagles winning.
Okay. What is the touchdown score?
A.J. Brown.
A.J. Brown. I have C.D. Lamb. Thanks for picking A.J. Brown. He's on my fantasy.
Yeah,
Yep.
trying to help you out, Ben.
Finally. This next one's going to be a big one, too.
This is a safe game for me.
Yeah, same. I thought
Well, let's move on.
we were going to do the Giants game, but okay. I don't see the Dolphins losing, but I kind of hope they do.
I see Miami putting up at least 35.
I think Tyreek Hill putting up 35, and the rest of the team putting up another 100.
Come on, you guys got double team Tyreek Hill. What are you guys doing?
Honestly, if I were the Tennessee Titans, I wouldn't even start a defense. I'd sit them. Just try to outscore them at the end
Put
of the
6
game.
cornerbacks on Tyreek Hill and let everybody else beat you?
Don't even rush anybody.
Just ignore Mostert, A-Chain, Waddle. Tua's got legs if you wanted. You know?
No,
Ben-
you don't
Ben
need-
don't
Mike
like-
McDaniel runs from the refs. We are the media.
Ben don't like Tua, so
I don't like the Dolphins. They're in my division and they're winning. So yes, of
who
course.
you got your first touchdown?
I have Tyreek Hill.
Me too.
Thank you. He's also on my fantasy team.
Yeah.
The last game, I think this is an important game here.
Have a safe game.
Me too, but I really hope the Giants win.
The Packers have been hot. They've been white hot.
I know, and that's why I hope the Giants win.
Jordan Love has been playing pretty decent football.
Ooh, what is Jordan Love's record in primetime games?
I mean, this is like the first year he's played any.
Yeah.
So wait, but
His first year as a starter.
Other than I believe he beat the Chiefs last year or whatever.
He beat the
2
Chiefs
years
last
ago.
week in Sunday
2
Night
years
Football.
ago. Oh yeah, that too. But yeah.
Okay, so he's pretty good in primetime games. This is another primetimer, so
And it's against the Giants, so
I really want to see the Giants win the game. I really do. I need the Vikings to win their division, or at least get second, so I can go eat my life away at Paradise Buffet on Ryan.
that's not happening. I got Green Bay winning.
Yeah, I do too. If I'm going to put money on it and be legit, Packers win. Touchdown scorers, go.
Romeo Dobbs.
All right, I got Barkley.
Yeah?
Yep, he's due for a big game. All right, we didn't really put any bets on this. I think we put our bet on the college tournament bracket. That I have Alabama going all the way, and you have Michigan.
Michigan.
And did we make the bet on Alabama versus Michigan? Because I think that really is ultimately what's going to happen.
You wouldn't agree on the $5 bet. You want to do the points, and I don't want to do the
more.
points.
I want to do way more than 5. You want to do 20?
You want to do a meal at Burger King?
That could easily be $20 for me. Yeah, we could do that. I'll
Okay.
do a meal at Burger King.
Meal at Burger King.
Without coupons or with coupons?
Doesn't matter.
Because I got coupons. I'm using it if I lose. Not letting them use my coupons, though. You find your own coupons, Ryan. That's it. Meal at BK, Alabama. Are we going to do any bets on the NFL this week?
I think we agreed on most of them, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, which is shocking.
The only game we didn't really agree on was the Colts and Bengals and the Bucks
You
and
want to
Falcons.
do the Colts and Bengals one?
$5 for the Colts?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I got the Bengals.
Okay.
And then what else did we not agree on?
Bucks and Falcons.
Really?
Yeah, I picked the Bucks. You picked the Falcons.
Oh, yeah. I'll take the Falcons.
I'll take the Bucks.
All right. And then I think there was one more. Chargers.
Chargers, Denver.
You got Denver?
Yeah, I got Denver.
Okay. Gosh, this was great. This is the most subtle we've been all week.
Yeah, I know.
Anything you want to add, Cody? No, okay. Thanks for listening to this episode of Mom's Basement. You guys have a great rest of your day.